I'm taking a breath.
Stand very straight, stick out your chest, take the deepest breath you ever took in your whole life. Now let it out with a big grrr!
Shut the fuck up!
Well, that's not quite what I had in mind. But, for once, I do actually feel like shutting the fuck up. But this week I'm putting the brakes on, or the brakes have been put on me. I just kind of ran out of steam. So this week is all about taking a breather. Okay, wake yourself up there, Ben. Because this week is also all about gearing up for what's to come. Fall, winter, Christmas. The inevitable end of Season 2 of getBenT. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll get to that a bit later. I'll fill you in. But after doing those last 3 videos, I got to tell you that my brain is mush. And it's just not doing what I want it to do. So I kind of knew that this was a good time to just kind of, take a step back, take a deep breath, and yes, just breathe. So my mind is clear. It's clearer. But I still have to say, after doing those 3 videos, that I've been having some trouble with this one. Every time I sit down to think about what I want to do for this video, I just come up with things for, next week's video, or the one after that, or, the finale. I got some things planned for the next few weeks. But when it came to this week... So let's just say that I have reached some kind of personal fun meter limit, and I've kind of gone into some emotional overdrive. Overload has kicked in, and my brain is just saying, stop, rest, breathe. So now that I've taken this kind of, mental sabbatical, my brain has actually slowed down enough that I've been able to sit back and reflect on just what I've accomplished here in the last 3 weeks. See, I'm really glad I did this one, darling, because you know what? It was simply smashing. See, it's Madonna band, so that's the character I invented for the Madonna video, so there really has to be an English accent, don't you think? But I really am proud of this one. It was the proudest I've ever been of any of the ones I've ever done. I mean, it's a music video. I mean, it's the hardest I've ever worked on any one of these videos, and one of the proudest moments of my entire life. I mean, think of it. I wrote it. I did the concept, I visualized it, I storyboarded it, all up here, but I did. And I did, directing, producing, performing, editing, choreographing. That was me. I'm really glad I did the video with Chad. I mean, this is something that we have been meaning to do for a while. I haven't seen Chad in over 30 years, and for the past few years now, we've been talking about it back and forth, and our schedules never matched up, and they finally did, and we finally did it, and it's nice to know that you can catch up with people, go that extra mile, do things that you wouldn't normally do, jump out of your comfort zone, and you won't regret it, and it'll be appreciated. I'm really glad that I did this one. This anniversary came right in the middle of a really busy vacation, and it was, I was exhausted, but I mean, it was the first good vacation I've had in years. It was the first good vacation I've had since we've come to Paris. It was one of the best vacations I've ever had. And so, I mean, I imagine what it must be like for all your vacations to suck. Anyone keeping score knows I take a lot of vacations, so just imagine that, what they're like if they were all really bad. So I was just really doubly glad that I was able to capture almost every single day of this vacation. That was the best anniversary that I ever had. And it was extra special because there were times that I wasn't sure that we were going to make it to 20 years. But now we have. So I'm glad that I made this video, not just for all these reasons, but also because of the fact that it's over now. It's done. It's gone. It's in the past now. All that anticipation and all that worry, and it's gone. It's over. But now that I made this video, I've captured it, and I can go back there anytime I want. And you know what else is over? Summer. So I'm glad I was able to catch that too before it, ran out the door without so much as a thank you. I mean, have you looked outside? No, thank you. Somebody went and put this guy up. The scariest part about that is that he's going to be in full use next week. Next week! Ah! I can just feel the chill. Last week I was prancing around on a beach. This week, I want to grab a sweater and a blankie and curl up on the couch and watch an old sappy movie. But one thing I did miss in all of this hullabaloo is some birthdays. I didn't forget, but they just kind of didn't fit in with the flow of what I was trying to do with these past few weeks, so I'm sorry. But when it's my 20th anniversary, I don't want to be talking about other people. But now that I have some time, I just wanted to say to my friend Jen and Rob and my cousin-in-law Lisa and my niece Sammy, this one's for you.
Okay, we're ready. Here we go.
I'm ready. Let's go. Yeah. Wait,
okay, everybody. We're too excited. Everybody take a deep breath.
See, even the candles know what's up. Breathe.
Okay, let's go.
We wish you a happy birthday. We wish you a happy birthday. We wish you a happy birthday. We wish you a... Another way to look at this is we're not late. We're just early for the next birthday. I'll shut up. Happy birthday to you.
So that brings me to another birthday that happened recently that I wanted to make sure I mentioned. So, take the smirk off. Put the noisemaker away. This past week was also my sister's birthday. It's the first birthday that I couldn't actually wish her a happy birthday. So I wanted to despite that, I just still wanted to say happy birthday to her as well. I didn't want to let the time pass without acknowledging her. So that's what I'm doing. I also didn't want anyone to get the wrong idea since, I'm not, talking about her all the time and mentioning her in my videos and all of that, that I'm not still thinking about her every day and that I'm not still grieving, because I am, every single day. But I didn't want you thinking because, while I'm, dancing and singing and laughing and joking and all of that, that I'm not still going through all of that, because that's exactly what I'm doing all at the same time. But I feel that it's important to still make sure that you try to laugh and dance and sing if you feel up to it. If you think that's your thing. If not, do whatever makes you happy and whatever you think you might be good at or makes you feel better. Keep doing those things. Don't stop. I really do think that's important. And so I wanted to make mention of that, and to let you know that I don't really know what I'm doing with it, but I'm still working my way through, and I'll let you know when I come out the other side. There's no wrong way to do this, but I haven't really found a right way either. But I'll let you know a little secret that this video was actually all going to be about my sister. But it became, I just don't know how to talk about it anymore. It's not something I really want to talk about, really. And it just was awkward and depressing, and I just was like, I didn't want to do it anymore, and I don't think that she would have wanted me to do that either, and that's what was the deciding factor for me. I thought about if she was still here, and if she would have watched that video or something like that, and what she would have thought, and I just thought of her saying, oh, this is too heavy for me. I think I'll come back another time when he's dancing again. So I'm not gonna dance this week. But I did wear this shirt for my sister. This was her favorite color. So I didn't want to focus on all of the negative things. I wanted to focus on some happy things, some things that make me smile about my sister. And I did show you a picture of her on her birthday this week on Facebook. That's the only one I have of her on her birthday, but I do have some other pictures. So I only have the one picture of me and my sister at her birthday, but I have a few at my birthdays. Now this one was my 11th birthday, and that's me with the fuzzy red hair. That's her there back in the left with the little black witch costume. And there we go down to my 9th birthday. There she is with her grandpa hat on. And there we are. Oh, there's Chad. Ah, sisters. Such cute girls. Oh, then what about this girl? I think I'll put those girls away for now. So I guess that's how I wanted to honor my sister. Yeah, I wanted to honor my sister by keeping it light, not be sad. And I also wanted to honor her another way. I wanted to maintain a relationship with her sons. And I didn't really have one before. So now I'm trying to, you know, keep us all in each other's lives. So we know what's up, what's going on. And we keep in touch. So another thing that we did on my vacation last week was take a trip up to Stratford. And we stopped in and had a visit with 2 of my nephews, Adam and Kyle. And Kyle's domestic partner, Sam. Sam's a girl. There's my nephews. There's Adam. Yeah, you can.
I don't give a shit.
There you go.
What's
okay, this is my nephew. Can you imagine this is my nephew? Now you know how old I am.
So I use Sony Vegas Pro.
Yeah?
That's a fantastic one.
Oh, you want to make a commercial? You need that for Sony Vegas Pro? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. There's also Studio Home and all
Yeah.
that. They've changed the name so many fucking times. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I've been using that since 2008. Well, I mean, like, at the time, I was getting it for free, but it's actually like an $800 program.
Yeah.
But there's ways around that. If you
Oh,
understand
yeah.
how- And I actually paid for a legitimate copy for like $300 over
Yeah.
Steam. So I've got a legitimate. I know how to,
There you go.
use them. I know how to do all that. I just don't want to because I'm lazy.
Okay.
Like Sam knows too. Like, you know.
Well, I'll check it out.
I'll take her favorite show.
Yes, Kyle likes to talk. So my sister Laura had 6 kids, 6 boys. So keeping in touch and keeping us all in each other's lives is no easy feat. So I started off with Adam and Kyle, and so that's 2 down. I'm keeping in touch with Kenny. I forgot to send him some pictures. Whoopsie. So I did that quite a few times here because I'm about to send all these pictures to my nephew Kenny. I was supposed to do this months ago, but that's the good thing about making it part of a video exercise. See, if like with the Chad video, if I make it part of a video, you're pretty much guaranteed that I'm actually going to do it. And that's exactly what I'm about to do right now. It also helps to have a new scanner. They're sending. They're sending. Finally. Oh, there they are. All done. Hope you like him, Kenny. Well, at least it's done now. Finally. But that leaves Anthony and Miguel, who actually live in Kingston, so it makes it kind of difficult to see them. And David, who there's a tentative invite sent out for David to come along next time whenever I meet up again with Kyle and or Adam. So I'm just doing what I can do. I can't do it all. I never said I could, and I'm not going to try. It's not about that for me. I mean, in my book, it's not about doing it all. It's not about doing your best all the time, because that's impossible. And to set the bar at that level for yourself is just a recipe for disaster and feelings of failure. And so just don't do it. Just do what you can. It's not about doing it all. It's about doing more. That's what this season's about, right? Isn't it? So, just doing more than you think you can do. If you do more than you think you can do, and just do that, give that little bit more, that little bit extra, then you'll find that you'll end up doing more than you were going to do. So in the end, it all works out. So that little more that I dropped in there ties into my little announcement of Well, I'm not going to keep you in suspense anymore. There's an end date in sight. And getBenT is going to be coming to a close pretty soon. There are 10 left after today. So starting next week, the countdown is on to the end of the season. So I want to know what you want to see. So like I said, I already have a whole bunch of plans for, the next few weeks for winding down the season. But there's still room for adjustment. So if there's something that you want to get more out of getBenT, let me know. This is your chance. Tell me. I just might do it. If I like it. And I like you. Those two things they're kind of prerequisite. You have to fit that criteria. So ponder on that for a while. But just a little bit. Don't take too long. And don't make me beg. So I'm going to take off for now. I'm going to go try to have some fun. That's for you, Laura. Happy birthday, wherever you are. I hope you know how hard it's been. Even now, I still go to message you every once in a while, and before I remember that I can't. And it stabs me right here every single time. But then I wake up, and I get up, I shake it off, and I laugh about it, and I move on with my life. And I do that for you, Laura. Because I know that that's what you'd want me to do. And every time I get down and I get depressed and I get frustrated and I feel like, why me or why this or why does this have to happen? I remember that that's not what you want for me. And a smile. Because after all, girls just want to have fun. Us girls anyway. Isn't that right?